It's Bronx Day in Albany. Hundreds of business owners, community leaders, even several students made their way to the state capitol to see government in action.
It's really a great experience. I'm enjoying it very much. I've been here from the morning and we stayed for the dinner. It's really great seeing a lot of people.
We're the hottest ticket going right now. The developers want to come here. People are moving to the Bronx in droves. So the Bronx is happening right now.
What brought me up here today was the opportunity to bring my business in front of Bronx, elected officials, and also get to know other Bronx businesses and network.
The event began with a luncheon featuring presentations by New York Small Business Development Center Director of Operations Brian Goldstein and other experts on business tax law and minority and women-owned business enterprises. Nunzio Del Greco is celebrating his first Bronx Day in Albany as president of the Bronx Chamber of Commerce.
It's a great venue. It's a great meeting place for a lot of the small businesses, and I'm really proud to be here.
With the Bronx economy growing, those gathered were credited for their part in driving down unemployment, once at a little over 13% in 2009, according to the New York State Department of Labor, and today down by 50%, with over 100,000 new jobs added.
So the New York State Department of Labor let us know that since they have been taking statistics, there have never been so many Bronx residents who are currently working in the history of them taking stats in all of New York State.
The fourth annual celebration, held at the Egg Performing Arts Mecca in Albany, named for its shape, located within the Empire State Plaza, brought out members of the Bronx delegation, including State Senator Jeff Kline and Assemblymember Mark Jonas, who worked to create the day to strengthen the Bronx business community.
This is all about Bronx pride, but showcasing the greatness of the borough of the Bronx, how much we have to offer, the best of the best, for all of Albany to see.
The talk was followed by a Q&A session and a visit to this balcony overlooking the floor of the New York State Assembly.
Every day is Bronx Day as far as I'm concerned, but it's nice to have a Bronx Day in Albany where people can see some of the best things about the Bronx.
The evening was filled with food, fun, and entertainment that included a few selections from pop classical tenor Elio Scacchio.
I'm going to do the national anthem, and then I'm going to perform some Italian favorites and some English favorites and even maybe a Spanish song. So.
Already a fan of the Bronx, Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul thanked Bronx leaders for their hospitality in showing off the Bronx and their work in reviving the economy.
They invite me down frequently so I can walk the streets and get to know the business owners and go get some good cannolis and go get some good pasta there.
Meanwhile, Bronx Borough President Ruben Diaz Jr., a longtime state legislator before becoming borough president, had this to say.
When you look at all the great things that are happening in the Bronx, whether it's housing, whether it's the 4 Metro North stations that are coming, the restoration of our public parks, our waterfront, our infrastructure in terms of the highways, job creation. Just today, we got new numbers where our unemployment rate is 6.6%, which is the lowest that it's been in my tenure. There's something to celebrate. We could not do that without our partners in government up here in Albany.
For many, this was their first trip to Albany and first time meeting their elected leaders face-to-face, leaders they hope will join them in the work to grow their business. For BronxNet, this is Arlene Makoko.